Hello, fellow. How's your day looking like? I'm glad you're here. In case you're new, kindly consider supporting my channel by hitting the like button, dropping me a comment, and clicking the subscribe and notification bell button down below. Thank you. We're going to be talking about everything Kaspa, see what is happening with the price of Kaspa, and of course, what is yet to come. If we're looking at the majority of the markets, especially over the last 3 hours, we have seen a little bit of a pullback for a majority of the altcoins. I did make an update about 3 hours ago for Bonk, and at that time, you were seeing a majority of coins, especially altcoins, to be specific, that was outpacing BTC. But since then, we have seen Bitcoin retrace a little bit more, which has impacted some of these altcoins, as you can see. And that explains why we're seeing a little bit of a minor pullback for some of them. But you're seeing some coins up quite a bit. HBAR killing it. I'm going to bring out some HBAR updates. I see your guys' comments. We're seeing VeChain back up. You're seeing Beam, woo. Some coins up quite a bit. So, of course, that is nice to see. But as far as Kaspa is concerned, it's up 0.9% over the past 24 hours in USD comparative. It's also up 1.5% in BTC compared over the past 24 hours. Now, if we're looking at its price right now, it's back at 17 cents, which is nice, of course. And the market cap is just shy of $4 billion with the 24-hour trading volume sitting at $45.3 million. Not bad at all. But before we go into it any further, as always, just a quick disclaimer. Anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your due diligence and research when you are investing in cryptocurrency. So we're going to start with this right here. I asked you guys, the community. About 23 hours ago, I asked this. I said 8 more days left until February was over. Which altcoin move was the biggest shock? And honestly speaking, guys, we've seen altcoins exploding in February. I think as far as altcoins go, of course, Bitcoin has been ripping, and some handful of coins, including Kaspa, have been killing it throughout the bear market. And even late last year, we saw a lot of altcoins exploding. But I think overall, in February, what we have seen is an insane amount of momentum for altcoins in a very, very long time. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys agree, but I don't remember the last time we saw this much momentum for the overall altcoin market. So that is something worthwhile noting. And of course, I asked which was the biggest shocker. And again, guys, there are so many other projects that went crazy, and that's why I give the 5th option to comment down below. And a lot of people are sharing their thoughts down below. But of course, you can see I gave the option for WorldCoin, VeChain, of course, Fetch, and none other than Kaspa itself. So about 2,800 people voted, and 29% of the votes are showing that the Kaspa move was the biggest shocker. And again, now, some of you guys might be surprised at that, because Kaspa, people are probably thinking it's a project that has been extremely hyped throughout late. I would say Q3 to Q4, that's where the hype factor started playing in. So you might be shocked at that. But let's remember that Kaspa was pretty much staying stagnant for a month and a half to 2 months before this massive explosion that we saw throughout the last 1 to 2 weeks. But before we go into it any further into the charts, let's take a look at what's happening with BTC. So Bitcoin right now, let me switch to the hourly time frame. Let me give you guys a proper look at what's happening with BTC right now. So we're going to switch to the hourly, and there we are. So you can see this for yourself. Bitcoin has been ranging between $51,000 to $52,000. You can pretty much see this for yourself. And we've been ranging since February the 14th. You can see sideways momentum. A lot of volatility. You could say pretty much we're seeing a lot of longs and shorts being liquidated. It's, of course, not crazy amounts of volatility, but I would consider this for the biggest asset class. It's ranging, but of course, a lot of longs and shorts being liquidated. But Bitcoin is looking great, to be quite frank with you. Bitcoin is looking amazing. It's trading sideways. And I think the fact that it started trading sideways, we did see Bitcoin dominance pull lower. We started seeing people taking profits out of BTC, people moving their positions out of BTC into altcoins, because let's face it, like I've said, altcoins are killing it right now. Altcoins are killing it. You can pretty much see this for yourself. So that explains why we did see Bitcoin dominance pulling down and a lot of altcoins outpacing BTCE. But as far as Kaspa is concerned, guys, you're looking at this move. Let's not forget that we were stagnant. Like I said, pretty much we started late December. We started staying stagnant. And then boom, just in literally 2 weeks, not even 2 weeks, I'd say we saw Kaspa make us run up 92%. And again, as of now, no one knows what triggered this, what was the catalyst behind this move. But I think whales and massive exchanges are accumulating right now. So let's take it a step further and give you guys a closer look at what's happening with Kaspa and what are some next targets we could be aiming for. So there we are. All right. So if we're looking at Kaspa, after it lost the support at the 23.6 Fibonacci retracement level, we did make a massive wick down to 16 cents. But this wick right here was either a massive amount of Kaspa that was sold on the market like a market sell, or it was manipulation, because you can see this for yourself. We fell to 16 cents. Literally, it touched that support line and it was picked up quickly. So what is this showing us right now? To me, personally, this is showing us the strength at 16 cents. A lot of buying pressure around here because you're looking at an instant jump of about 8%. But what you're starting to see is the price of Kaspa ranges in the 38.2 Fibonacci retraceable level right below the 23.6 zone. And before anyone comes out and says, oh, this is it, Kaspa's not doing anything at this point. At this point, of course, I'm not going to give you guys a reminder. We're up 92% over the past 2 weeks. And not only that, after a 92% gain, you're seeing a pullback of only 13%. Only a 13% pullback, which is insane. So before anyone comes out and says, oh, Kaspa is going down, it's not moving up. I hope you guys are looking, zooming out and seeing what's happening with the price of Kaspa rather than spreading foot or negativity in the comment section. So what you're seeing is, of course, Bitcoin has pulled down to 51,300 because yesterday you could see we were sitting at 52K, and that is something worthwhile noting. In my opinion, if Bitcoin can push back into the 52K range, I think Kaspa is going to be easily back into the 23.6 Fibonacci retracement level. I still think that this has more steam left for itself to see more highs before we see that extreme parabolic season for the entire market. I still think Kaspa has more momentum on its side, but of course it's important to range within the 38.2. So some people might be a little mad that it's not in the 23.6 Fib zone. That's okay. It doesn't necessarily have to be in this red zone, which is of course the all-time high territory. Kaspa, if it decides to build support within the 38.2 zone, that's all right, because guess what? It's going to strengthen its overall support. So that's how I'm currently taking a look at it. But I'm very confident in my personal opinion that we will see Kaspa heading towards new all-time highs before you know it. But let me know down below what you guys think and appreciate every one of your support. We have come to the end of today's video. Kindly support our channel by giving me a like, dropping me a comment, and subscribing to enjoy more existing updates.